Hello? Hello? Who is up hogging out of their fucking gold? We're gonna beat Liza P today, gang. We are going to beat Liza P today. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. I got a flight to Tyler. So we are going to fucking beat Nameless Puppet today. Caveat, we might not beat Nameless Puppet today. It's certainly possible that we get hard stuck and do not beat Nameless Puppet. But what if we did? That would be pretty cool. Let me say hello to everyone. And also, let me grab my water. Congrats on the first star, 42. Nicely done. Hi, Crab. Hi, Peggy. How's it going, Peggy? Me going to bed because I'm tired. Maybe you shouldn't have... I'm going live at the time that you said was like the ideal time. So it's only... You're the only one to blame for this. First, clueless, good morning, gang. Hi, Magus. I did promise we will do it. We will. What happened to my voice? I sound better than usual? Really? Do you think? I just woke up, so... I mean, I had some, how'd you call it? I had some Dayquil before stream because it helps, reduce inflammation and stuff in my throat. And it's the morning voice effect. Now, my morning voice is usually, like, a lot worse than my voice after I've been awake for a while. But also, I did 2 days ago have an appointment with a doctor about my voice. Multiple doctors about my voice, actually. Where they actually were able to diagnose what the heck is wrong. Which, I've got quite a few things to talk about today, huh? I'm just gonna eat shit, I guess. I'll just die without doing, like, any damage. I saw the doctor, and they took a look down my throat, and so it was weird, because I got in there, and I'd seen a voice doctor about a year ago for this. It was like back in February, maybe a little less than a year ago. And holy fuck. Owie. And it was uncomfortable. So I got in there. The doctors a year ago didn't know. They had like an idea. They didn't really. The ENT that I saw, kind of fucking useless. The speech pathologist that I saw, also kind of useless. Which is unfortunate, but it's okay. And no, but the funny thing about the diagnosis a year ago was that it was, you appear to be fucked up, but there's nothing physically wrong with you. That's really weird. And I do kind of wish Geppetto would like shut the fuck up. What are you doing? Oh, Millennia move, huh? Bro, shut up, Geppetto. I get it, man. I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry. I should like focus on telling the story or focus on the boss, and only one. What was I saying? Yeah, a year ago they said they didn't really know what was going on. I was like, oh, you look, that's weird. 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 But I then saw another doctor, and this time, so I got into the doctor's office, and they were like, okay, we're gonna inject you with this thing. Don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it. But it's gonna feel a little weird. I was like, huh? What do you mean you're gonna? What the fuck? What the fuck you mean you're gonna put that up my nose? And so they injected like a numbing agent up my nostrils, and told me to swallow it like through the, like let it go back down through my throat and swallow, because they needed to jam a camera up there. I was like, oh, yeah, sure, okay. And then they took out this long little snaky camera and jammed it up my nose and poked around and had me like hold a microphone to my throat and make noises while they were examining it. And then they showed me the video, so I got to see what the inside of my throat looks like. I have seen what my voice box looks like. Which was kind of cool, but also kind of weird. Have you ever seen your own throat? It's kind of gross. But there's also there's like a weird philosophical like thing about seeing the inside of your own body, you know? It's like, well, that's me. I'm really in this bitch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Am I crazy? How are you guys doing? How's it going? Yes, I need to respond to a message real quick. Give me a second. I am not the throat goat, okay, Crow? I am not the throat goat. Okay. Why not? Because I've never sucked a dick. I don't know. Not that I've ever tried, but I feel like to be a throat goat, you would have to at least suck one dick, right? Anyway, where was I? In the middle of this story about getting a camera jammed up my nose? I do have a gag reflex, so I feel like that would make me a poor dick sucker, right? Well, you want to try pants grab? I mean, I could. Well, I don't know if I'd want to, but I could. I like how scary and fucked up the music is. Okay, I'm getting it. I haven't tried? Wow, you're so lazy, mate. What do you want from me? I've never dated somebody that had a penis, so, and I'm not just gonna go around sucking dicks. Who do you think I am? And so after they jammed the camera up my nose and down my throat, they showed it to me, and it was really surreal. But they were like, yeah, so there's no redness. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing apparently wrong with the voice box that you've got. And even though I had gone in and my throat was like already kind of tired, my voice is kind of tired already. They were like, well, there's nothing apparently wrong with what we see here. There is a tiny bit of redness at the top of this part right here on your larynx. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But then they said, they like actually fucking explained what the deal is. Like another doctor came in and they talked and they then explained to me that given the circumstances of it, it was likely that And what they could see based off of what was going on in my throat, there was a part of my throat that was more forward that than the others, that indicates an increased amount of strain, which would lead to a high level of fatigue. And so, Melania, I was like, oh, that's okay. So that's it. That's what the issue is. And like I asked them, like, so with having had COVID about a year ago, and this problem like manifested after COVID, is that what the issue is? And so they were able to say pretty and like with confidence, which was really nice to hear, that it was a result of having had COVID, that when you get sick with it sometimes, or have an illness that affects your respiratory or your vocal system, that you sometimes... What? You motherfucker! That's not fair! You can't... You got an Estus? How many do you have? Oh no, man. What the fuck? I'm out! That's not fair! Andy's got a transforming weapon? No, but see, that's the thing, is there wasn't a fucked up spot, which was, I mean, both kind of stressful and kind of cool to see. But, what was I saying? They were able to say that sometimes when you have COVID or another respiratory vocal disease, that you will basically subconsciously learn to speak in a different way to prevent damage from happening to a part of your body. And so what happened to me was that subconsciously, at some point after or during COVID, I subconsciously began to start speaking purely using my throat and my voice, and not breathing, and not using like my breath to speak. And they then had me do some exercises to like, hey, try to breathe when you speak, like really focus on breath coming out. And if you notice me sounding breathier today, that's because I am trying to focus really hard while I'm streaming about pushing breath out and using breath as the driving factor of my voice. So, yeah, the issue is essentially that my body subconsciously learned to talk in an entirely different way. Not an entirely different way, but like, you know, the mechanisms of speaking being different, to protect me, which is kind of cool. But then also, because I like speak with my throat only for such long periods of time, that's what leads to the fatigue. And that was the fatigue that they saw in the video that they took of my larynx, was that, which is kind of cool. That reminds me of the other day when I went to get some blood results. The doctor went, oh yeah, you got like crazy high inflammatory values, that'll fix itself instead of giving me medicine or some bullshit LMAO, but I do now have medicine to help my immune system not kill itself in Minecraft. Woohoo! I thought it was like a genetic disease that you had though, Crow. Is there medicine that can just fix it? Anyway, all of that is to say that I am now in voice therapy, for multiple reasons. One being my literal physical health and my vocal health, and the other being it's a secret. Shut up. It's gay. And so that's pretty nice, and I'm really happy about that. So that's kind of like the news of this week. Not much else has happened, I would say. Did I see the new nudity guidelines? Yes, I did, and I kind of don't want to talk about it on stream. I will say I am excited to be able to potentially do like figure drawing streams, like figure drawing practice, without needing to worry about the guidelines, because that is something, being able to put up the figure drawing on the screen while doing it would mean that people who want to practice art with me could also do it at the same time, which I think would be really good for, like, I don't know, art practice streams. So we'll see about doing that. No, not had the thought. I mean, yeah, I do want to get better at drawing titty, but that's not like it's not the main purpose of it. But anyway, yeah, that's like all I want to say at the moment, because many conversations have been had, and I'm sure will be had, about the news that's going on and all of that. And I can understand why some people might not want to hear about it anymore, because they have heard about it a lot. Wow, okay. So anyway, I'm trying not to think about that. I don't want to make that the focus of today's stream. I don't want to make that a conversation in today's stream. So I will leave what I've said at that, and we're gonna move on, if that's all right. And if it's not all right, it doesn't matter, because it's my stream. Don't worry, Peggy. True, Crow did draw some really nice titties. I don't know if you saw those, Crow. I posted them, or, well, actually, I think Crow posted them in my art channel. They did, like, these really nice, these really nice few arts of Impo in a bunny suit. And it's just incredible. I have, like, a tab, the window that I keep my, my Twitch, like, info open on in Chrome. I also now, since the art that Neff did that says Impo in big letters, I've kept that open, and then every time somebody draws me fan art, I literally, like, I just add it to that. I just have a bunch of tabs open, so I have all the tabs that I have open of fan art, because I just like having them open and seeing them on my stream tab. So I've got the Impo art that Neff did that's super cute, where I'm holding a peace sign and a sword. I love Neff. I have the art, some art that Ivy made for me that is extremely cute, that I absolutely love. I have the art that Tech did for me, of like Impo as a teacher, with like a super low cut open shirt and then my hair tied back. Tech art, as usual, absolutely amazing. I have the art that Crow did for me. I have both versions of the art that Crow did for me, actually. I have fishnets and no fishnets. I think I like the fishnets better. You did a really good job, like, giving the fishnets volume and texture, I think. Like showing, like, you didn't just draw a curved, like, a fishnet pattern over the legs. You thought about how the legs would make the fishnets curve. And it looks really good. But I mean, it's hard to say. I do also like the not fish. You should also try tights too. Tights would be cool. There's like a tights pen you can get. Crow also hunted Amatsu solo at MR20 something like a crazy person. Crow, what the fuck? You dress to impress, but without the dressing? You just blank to impress? Ayo? Those are some nice titties. Well, the whole art is nice. It's really good. And I mean, to my memory, Crow, you were doing that art to, like, improve their anatomy, right? I would say you did indeed improve at anatomy with that art. And then I said to Crow, well, you know, you should just, like, keep doing Impo art to keep improving. Like, you know, maybe like 20% a joke, but like 90%. That's not how math works. But like 80% absolutely, like, hey, yeah, make me more art. I've called the Neff and Crow the German art factory before, because in the beginning they were the only two people who had ever made me fan art, and then they kept making me fan art. I was like, my little German art factory that makes me art for free. And then oh no. Eat shit. Are you Carlo? Maybe you're Carlo, or am I Carlo? That one was mainly for anatomy. It's good to do practice for specific reasons. A little too early. And I try to pay you for more? Yeah, well, yeah. Eat shit, nameless puppet. I do kind of wish that Geppetto would like shut up. Okay, this. Oh my god, absolutely owned, you dumb piece of shit. This is a very cool... Very cool move. Geppetto's just bullying me. Where is he? He's like... I guess he's the one controlling the puppet with these strings. Super cool design, by the way. Hey, phase 1 down. Sweet. Alright, go insane now. Go crazy. Pause champ? Imagine if that was it and the stream was over. Oh, fuck. Oh, whoa. What the fuck? Whoa. You don't have a head, bro. How are you standing? I cut off your fucking head.
How dare you? You're just a puppet.
Oh no. Oh fuck. Lady Maria, huh? Okay. Lady Maria time. Alright. Fun fact, these... Okay, I just want to make it clear. Tarv, are you listening? I designed Talia's mother's weapon before I got to phase 2 of this boss, okay? Talia's mother's weapon is a greatsword that splits into 2 dual blades, basically, alright? I designed that before I saw this puppet fight do that, alright? I just want to make that clear. That's funny because that weapon... Wait, that is a weapon in the setting? Really? What is it? Oh, that works really well then. I was trying to think of a weapon that was like, you know, oh, like a weapon that like the Ludwig's greatsword or whatever just turns into a bigger sword. This is also literally a ripoff also, so of what? Bloodborne? One sword that turns into 2 oh wait, no, that is Lady Maria's weapon. It's not just the blood, that's like Lady Maria has one sword that turns into 2 swords. You're absolutely right. You know, it'd be great if I like stopped using so much Estus right at the beginning of the fight. Akamiga kills Scissorblade? Okay, I've never seen that. It is kind of like... I mean, I did write a little bit of like Kill La Kill kind of style story into my backstory, being like, there's one half of this blade, but we don't know where the other half is, which is like the plot of the first season of Kill La Kill. And I only realized posthumously after writing that was the case, but you know what, that's okay. Give me a heavy attack. You motherfucker. Come here. Posthumous implies death? It does? Really? I did not know that. I thought it was just like after the fact. I've been using that word for like years. In that context. He broke my stem. It means after death, posthumous. Well, so it does, I guess. I'll take. I mean, not like I'm taking your word for it. I believe you. I believe you. Let's watch this again. Cut his fucking head off, bruv. Sword sent. All right, sweet. Why does he have blood? He's like 100% a puppet. He has no brain in there, man. He has no brain in there. Oh my god, you're right. I forgot about this. It's the épée solaire. Okay, but that's not... You know what, man? Fuck it. Maybe that is it.
How dare you?
I don't know.
You're just
Posthumous. How dare you? You're just a fucking Lady Maria. Fuck you, stupid piece of shit. God damn it. You've been using the word bumfuzzle. I don't know if that's a word. That's the puppetified corpse of his son. Yeah, no, I know. But also, like, he cut off his fucking head, and there's like nothing but circuitry in there. So it's like we've got Carlo's heart, but that is Carlo's body, to my understanding of it. That's why. And that's why. Oh, I see. So that's why choosing, I will become a real boy is the wrong answer, because you die, and you become a real boy by him becoming a boy. Again, hey, you know what? I have to say I really like that. As like that plot point for the ending of this game, that like that actually it's all about that and not, you know, I don't know, something else. I'm just looking at this sword. It's really cool. It does look fucking awesome. You know, one thing about it though, and one thing that I wish that the weapons in the setting kind of like, I think we talked about this when we first saw it. When we first looked at the weapons, one thing about the weapons from the Steinhardt setting is like there's not a... You can't reasonably understand how one turns into the other. And for trick weapons, for me, that is like really important to me, because that's like the whole point of the trick weapon, is that it's one thing that turns into another, you know? So to have a weapon that that looks, it's got two forms that look similar but aren't necessarily exactly the same, or like there isn't necessarily like a continuity between the two. Like, it is like a really tiny pet peeve, but it does bug me, because it's like the whole point of a trick weapon is to have this badass thing that transforms, you know? And a whole part of the fun of designing your own trick weapon is designing how it's going to transform. Oh, yeah, that's right. They weren't designed for the setting. I forgot about that. I mean, I can't really complain that much, because you can kind of just, like, maybe imagine it yourself, I guess. That would have been a parry if I actually committed to it, I think. Ow. Stop dying. Yeah, but when you pay for a supplement... ... Where is this going? Like, you should get a full effort. I mean, it would have... How much do you think it costs to make? I mean, paying to license the art from the artist versus paying to commission them and design them yourself? I mean, the price difference can't have been that much. That's why Gunless is the epitome of cool weapon design. Not only is it cool as shit, it's also pretty easy to imagine how that works. Wrong. The epitome of cool weapon design is Impo's weapon. You motherfucker. It's mine, which is sick because it turns from a battle axe into a polearm. Or it turns from a polearm into a spear. I don't even know what the terms are for my own weapon. That's kind of funny, isn't it? I should. I definitely should. Nope, you're not getting that off, motherfucker. Ooh. Oh man, I gotta tell you, who was it that was playing this game? It was Hog. I was watching Hog play this game, and he finally beat the swamp monster. He finally got to the swamp monster. He beat him pretty quick, and then he got the weapon from it. I was like, oh yeah, it's time to fucking game. Funnily enough, Hog was also using my exact drip. He's still using the Art Thou Nasty Pants with the white mask. And so when he donned the sword, he literally just had my exact build. But he said he didn't like it. He wasn't a fan of how the sword felt. And I was like, no, it's the best weapon in the game. The parry is so fucking sick.
You're just a puppet.
That do be like the exact animation of the Rakio. Okay, holy fuck. This is gonna be like Laxasia, isn't it? Where we have phase 1 down and then we're just gonna get thrashed on phase 2 at the very beginning over and over and over and over again. Yeah. You know what, that's okay. Excuse me, controller. There we go. I don't really know what the difference between a polearm and a halberd is, or like a battle axe. It's like a pole axe. That's the word I've been using, is pole axe, because it's like a long axe on the end of a stick that also is like sort of more than that, but I don't know. Like, polearm is a category, halberd is a specific weapon in that category. Oh. So pole axe fits into the category pole arm. Whoa, I got phase 1 down. Yeah, I got phase 1 down. It's only been like 30 minutes. I told you we were gonna beat this motherfucker today. Don't chuckle at me though. We're having the same issue with this boss that I think we had with Laxasia, where we have phase 1 mostly down, and then we're just gonna eat shit on phase 2 over and over again. How you doing, Tyler? Excited to see me tomorrow? I gotta shave my legs today. That makes it sound like I'm gonna go have sex with Tyler. I need to assure you guys that that's not the case. Look at me perfect blocking everything. You can't tell me I'm not a god at this game, man. Can't stop the fem chuckles. I am too powerful. Eat shit. Wait, why not? I don't know, because it... What do you want me to say? I'm not sexually attracted to Tyler? That makes it sound like Tyler, like, being sexually attracted to Tyler is a sexuality. Tyler sexual. Pole, I mean, if it has a pole, sure. Not sure why your axe would be attached to one, though. Well, because it's like a halberd, sort of, Peggy. It's not like an axe just attached to a pole. It's like a long axe, you know? I've drawn the weapon before. I really need to get a weapon artist to commission it. Or I really need to commission a weapon artist specifically to draw it and the transformation of it, because I could use it for D&D. It's okay to not want to fuck your homies. Okay, good. Okay, we gotta get up close to you so you don't do something crazy on us immediately like that. Nice. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. What the fuck? You are not Eugenia, you motherfucker. What the fuck is this? Long range, yep, okay. It's just Maria. We can beat that easy. It's just Lady Maria. We can beat that easy, you guys. Sorry, Tyler, not everyone can have good taste. What do you... We are both in a constant state of being too good for each other equally. True. True. And that's why we're locked in the haters to... Well, there's no way this boss has 5 phases, dude. That would be ridiculous. That would be insane. Although I did hear people saying that this boss is a little over-designed, so you know, the first 5 5-phase boss in any Souls game, that would be kind of cool. Also, hi Turris, thank you for the resub, Turris. Welcome back. 17. You know what's just insane to me is that you've been subbed for 17 months. I don't like, and I don't even know why. What are you doing here? The atmosphere of this fight is like completely different to anything else in the game. Like this like fucking like scary ass music, Geppetto just talking at you the whole time. Like, dude, it was so cool when it picked Geppetto up and started using him as a weapon. Holy shit. The fact he emotes, the fact he heals, very cool. But you know though, like,
You can become a real human.
it's the rug pull. What do you mean?
My son.
That Geppetto is actually evil and not a good guy? I don't know. I feel like you kind of get hints that he's maybe not a great guy, like earlier in the game.
Bound to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets. He has a carload of memories within you.
Wait, he heals? Yeah, he's got his own fucking Estus, man. I do kind of wish he would shut up a little bit, but you know, it does literally add to the atmosphere of the fight. This is where you confront that. Yeah, true. That's true. Don't zoom feed me, Turz. Oh. Just let me get my attack off, please. It's so, and the music is so like dissonant and just like terror inducing, you know? Also, I've just now noticed all the bodies around the arena. Well, you could not confront it if you want Manus to be the final boss. No, even if you... No, you confront it regardless, because either you see that the whole time Geppetto's using you as a means to get his real son back, and at the end, if you make, regardless of what choice you make, you see that fact, right? So at the end, either you confront it literally by fighting him, or you confront it by giving up, you know? You mean the point where you're straight up told he's evil at the end of the second act? When was that? Still not the timing for that one down. Also, what is the second act? What do you, because my understanding of this game is that it's basically divided in two, with the King of Puppets being the divider between the halves. Romeo's message? Yeah, I guess if you like paid attention to lore and stuff, you would notice that, huh? I do remember listening to it and trying to understand it. And then I didn't skip. My favorite part in this boss is when he picks up Geppetto and says it's puppet time, and Nameless is all over the place. True, actually Melina moment. Wait, where's our Melina command? Why isn't it working? Is it because it was a reply? It was because it was a reply. Okay. It's puppet time. Hello, Vanguard. I want to get back to speedrunning Elden Ring. Good times. Even though there's no like contention for like times on the board anymore. I was never gonna be a world record holder anyway. Elden Ring is just comfy. It's some of my best content. Also, speedrun P. I could also do that. I was considering doing that. You motherfucker. But see, the only issue with speedrunning Liza P is that I think it would be boring as shit, because basically you're just chucking consumables at everything, right? Geppetto caused the puppet frenzy. Wait, really? I don't remember that. That one guy who you killed who was clearly a good guy. Are you talking about Nameless Puppet? Or not Nameless Puppet. What the fuck was his name? The King of Puppets? The King of the Nameless Puppets? Yeah, but it's fun. Romeo, that's it. I do love Romeo. I mean, if I had to like say the like top 3 bosses in the game so far, I mean, not having finished Nameless Puppet, must be clear, not having finished Nameless Puppet, Laksazi is number 1. Number 2 is probably King of Puppets. And then number 3 is the Nameless Puppet, I think. But it's tough to say because there's a lot, like for the 4th and 5th spot, I think 4th spot goes to Victor, Champion Victor. And then 5th is like, I don't know who, like there's a lot of bosses that could be in contention for 5th. Because there are just so many good bosses in this game because for some reason they just decided to go fucking insano mode like this guy is right now. I do kind of wish the lines around him didn't swirl so much. It's kind of hard to see. Victor's a bad fight to watch. Looks like a comic book villain and voice work is so out of place. Really? You think the voice work's out of place? I think the voice work is fine. And I honestly kind of love how stupid and goofy the fight is. You're just fighting a big, muscly guy. I gotta stop doing that immediately after blocking. Yo, what's up, Purple? You need an option to cooperate with Romeo in the DLC. Well, it's too late. You fucking killed him. Wait, Romeo and Carlo were like besties, right? I do gotta play New Game Plus and see what the deal with that is. I do remember that from like the puppet message being like, where Romeo's like, oh, Carlo, my best friend, why did you do this? Fuck that guy, he fucking dead. It's so true. Did you see you can give up if you can't handle the boss fight? Yeah, let me just fucking give up at the end of the game. When's the next crossover between Scary Terry B-Word and Impu? I haven't seen Terry in ages. Terry's got a real life now. TBH, I love that the Carcass bosses are characterized as self-aggrandizing supervillains. Other than Victor, who else? Oh, check the Stargazer. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. Okay. No, wait, no, the Stargazer is not what I'm thinking of. The Archbishop, but the Archbishop isn't like a self-aggrandizing supervillain. Well, I guess he is in the second phase, but I don't see that as the Bishop. I kind of see that as like, okay, well, ow. I hate being left behind. Me too. I'm a one-winged angel. Only I can sense the presence of God. I don't really see that as the Archbishop. I see the Archbishop as the big frog, and the Sephiroth is something else. What does this do? Oh, no, this is the Stargazer. Okay. Oh, wow, you actually just can straight up give up. Wait, there's not a summon for... I was gonna say, I wonder what the summon for this boss is, but there's not a summon. That's really funny. They give you the crutch all throughout the entire game. That also means that our mental shortcut of being like... any fog wall that has a summon before it, that's what defines a boss, means that the final boss is not a boss. Which is a little awkward for a Nameless Puppet, I think, but you know what? That's okay. Only I can stand up to God. Humblest guy to ever exist. Excuse me. Big Forg Pog. I had plenty of other anecdotes to talk about that you guys are not letting me remember. Well, I probably wrote them down in my little anecdotes channel on my secret Discord. Dude, that's some fucking Elden Ring wind up right there, man. Okay, I'm just gonna run away. Give me a sec. No, no, no! Stop running! What the fuck? Owie. Owie again. Fucking stop, dude. Stop it. Oh, you can iframe under that. Something about graduation? What? I haven't... What? Okay, let me go to anecdotes. Oh, graduate. Oh, like a graduate. Reading trap. Reading trap? Graduate reading class. Mouse trap windup. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, there is that one that I have to talk about still. But okay, kind of sounds like the final boss isn't the most important then. Sounds like a red herring. True, the real final boss is, you can get a summon for phase 12? Oh, excellent. Oh, wonderful. You're just a puppet. little too early on that one, I think. Little too early. Okay, did I talk about the weed mom anecdote already? I think I did. I didn't cross it out if I did, though. Man, these are anecdotes from, like, end of November. These are anecdotes from 2 weeks ago, man. Man, only streaming once a week really hinders your ability to tell stories that happen in your life on a day-to-day basis. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant because of Carlos' memories within you. How many phases does this boss have? I have no idea. At least 2. But from what the gamers are telling me, more than 2. Yeah, 76. The number of phases keeps growing the more we talk about it. Phase 27 was so cool, but did you see what they did for phase 100? They really went all out for the phase anniversary. Very, actually, excellent joke. If you don't count the 46 extra ones. Yo, hi Yobri. Yobri, I can't remember if you played this game or not. You did, right? You just beat it really fast? It would be odd to not play a Souls game when you're such a gamer. You haven't beaten it. Oh, okay. Also, welcome in, Yobri. Hi, Yobri. Are you... I saw that you're feeling better. Did you, like, have COVID or something? Are you okay? You locked yourself into the bad ending, so you only get the first 26. No, fuck. The true ending? Do I have to gather 3 robot umbilical cords and eat them? Got to the island and put it down indefinitely. No! The island is where stuff goes crazy. The island is like pure gas all the way out. You think Dark Souls Elden Ring peak with 2-3 phases? My guy just has 100 because fuck you. He has 100 phases. Each phase has its own attack. So that's a new phase. That's a phase. That's a phase right there. He's that's a phase. Okay, Lady fucking Maria. You fucking loser ass guy. Why do Eugenie be talking? I don't understand that at all. Eugenie's a human. Millennia. Okay. That's really cool though. I lived, bitch. I am about to die, bitch. I lived, bitch. I died, bitch. God damn it. Fuck. That was so almost good. You had a cold, you never tested. Okay, but you had a cold for like 4 weeks. That's, I mean, didn't feel like I had it. Well, I guess I can't blame you, but testing for COVID would be good. You have to gather all 94 robo hearts and use them all on that corpse of the puppet who's in love with that one guy. Who is the corpse of the puppet in love with that one guy? I do not remember this. You guys didn't tell me if I told you the anecdote about weed, by the way. The weed mom anecdote. Yo, what's up? You passed out 7 hours ago when you woke up, you had 20 more levels on your Fortnite account. Yeah, hey, that's pretty good. You must have sleepwalked, farmed the battle pass. Welcome in, Dan. The one that gives you the ring. That's not a... That was just a guy. You mean the guy... Like the regular guy who was in love with the puppet? Wasn't he just a regular guy? Gather 206 bones, 500 muscles, and all organs and build yourself a human body. Frankenstein moment. Also, beat they ass. We're working on it. We're working on it. Was the wee one about how my mom started smoking the good shit? Well, she didn't start smoking the good shit, but previously in my life, she's been not a cannabis necessarily user, but like fan of it. And there was one day that I got home a few weeks ago. I got home from my classes and my father and my brother were gone. I was like, oh, hey, where are they? And my mom was like, oh yeah, they're 3 hours away in a different state. I was like, oh, why? And my mom was like, yeah, to get weed. I was like, huh? What? What did you just say to me? You are telling me that just so nonchalantly that they're getting weed in another state? My mom was like, yeah, I'm having sleep issues. Dad is having like pain issues, and brother wants some, so they went to get some, and she was just super cool and chill about it. She's like, yeah, I mean, I'm at this point, I just want whatever works to work. I was like, damn, based. We're never gonna learn this fucking phase, man. Can't believe I said we're gonna beat this boss today. Or if you want the ultra true ending, you have to kill Geppetto the first time you meet him. If only. You have an issue with it till she needs to use it? I don't think it was that drastic. I think it was more like a gradual awakening to its I don't know, the new mindset that she's in for it. Do I want to tip? At the moment, I do not. I would like to figure this out on my own. Thank you for asking before just saying it.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
And brother wants some. How fucking based, LMAO. No! Actually, Frank Einstein was the doctor on philosophy. Frank Einstein. Einstein did not have a doctorate of philosophy, actually, nerds. Nameless puppet implies a lot of stuff about the story. You're gonna have to explain what that means, by the way, Tyler, because I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean it implies a lot of stuff about the story? How does it imply a lot of stuff about the story? He doesn't have a name because he's not Carlo yet, or whatever. You're Carlo.
Come to me.
No, it wasn't like a drastic instant flip. It was just like something I wasn't expecting, so it felt like drastic to me.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets.
Sorry you have had that experience with your family, though. Yo, what's up, Ant? Hi, Ant. What 25? Look for a church level vitality. That guy. Imagine going into a stream of somebody saying they're like literally speedrunning a game and being like, well, I guess we weren't speedrunning a game. We were learning how to speedrun a game. But still, like, we had a plan. What are you doing, buddy? I think Tyler means more about how this whole scene changes the entire story. I mean, it doesn't though, right? Does it? I don't know. Look for a church. I don't see any churches. Any advice? Friendly chatter who definitely is not a backseater. Family's always complicated. Yeah, especially when you're in Alabama. Am I right? Fellow people who like to make trite and overdone jokes about incest. Quote 3, I will stab you. Oh yeah, that's something I never did. Also, hi Lycan. Hi Lycan. I did not do the new quote thing. You told me to do that shit 2 weeks ago. And I never did it. It was the Folgers incident. Oh yeah, it was the incest commercial anniversary. I feel bad for whoever wrote that commercial because like it is clearly written. There are like there is like there is a way that that could be acted where it's not incestuous, right? But for some fucking reason, okay, his eyes glow right before he goes. His eyes glow yellow right before he goes nuts on you. Okay, he's dual blading me. He's literally playing Monster Hunter right now. I am the monster, and he is the hunter. He's literally he's just doing what I do to Rathalos. DK, how to say this without talking about the endings? Okay, we can talk about it after. Don't I live in the US? Churches should be a dime a dozen? Oh, they are. Oh, they are. Just make the sister 7 and it's cute instead of, wait, are they? Exactly. Like, if the sister's 7 years old, it's completely fine. And also maybe if they chose a different actor for the brother who, like, because the way the brother acted, it was like a little, it's a two-way street, right? You cannot have the brother acting the same with a 7-year-old. Yes, it do. Geppetto was manipulating. He fucking reanimated his kid's corpse. If you accept that he kills everybody. Oh, really? I did not know that. Looking for a church, but there's none that worship the only God that is me, which is you. Looking for a church, except I don't know, man. Fucking, I don't have a joke.
You can become a real human.
What if they are that? You should watch the commercial, Peggy. Whoever's VIP, can you link that shit in chat? Because it is like, it is pretty egregiously incestuous. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, thank you for the all of the, you know, instead of redeeming those individually, you could just simply send a care package. We have an ad coming up in a few moments here, so we will get some water then. Yo, troublesome puppet. He knows when he's about to get bonked. I'm gonna miss this, I think. Or am I? Well, that was actually cool as shit, except I died. IDK, what we are talking about, so I would appreciate that link, LMAO. Who's VIP right now? Who is it? Which one of you fuckers is VIP? I don't see any badges in chat at the moment. It's Turris, you bastard Turris. We love Turris. Folger's commercial called Coming Home. Alternatively, one of you could just steal it from Turris and post the link in chat. Remember hearing about an island somewhere where they made an app specifically to attract family trees to help stop incest? Well, it sounds kind of fucked up, but I think it's more like in the, see, because you have to use context for that. Like, yeah, like that is like a reasonable thing to need to watch out for. Not because it's like, well, I assume. I mean, I'm just using my knowledge of biogeography to make an assumption here, but like you kind of just see that as an inevitability of there being a small population in an enclosed space, right? I've never seen that message. I've never seen that move before, but I parried it instantly like a god. It's like with any small population in a closed environment, you are going to have to worry about intermingling of family trees. And if that's something that you're concerned with, then yeah, I think it's a reasonable thing to. I mean, it could also be that it's just like a cultural thing to like have children with your family, in which case, you know, then it's a little weird, but I don't know. Remember here, as much of a incest enjoyer as I am, I'm not a person who would willingly watch non-sexual incest commercials for enjoyment. Okay, but it's not for enjoyment, it's to understand what we're talking about. We're talking about commercial, Crow. Greenland or Iceland? There's no way it was Greenland or Iceland. Iceland's got a population of like 100,000. Yeah, I mean, it's not super incestuous all the way through, but the "You're My Present This Year" line is delivered not in a way that I would have directed it, let's just say. Anyway, I feel like maybe we should like pivot off of this conversation. So, you guys want to hear the Vocaloid anecdote that I have prepped? I have 2 Vocaloid anecdotes. Idiot. Learn to talk. One of which being... Well, you know what? We just died, and I need water. You have to stay through the break if you want to hear my good anecdote. If you want to hear my silly, really funny anecdote, you have to stay through the break and gamble your points away. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water, enjoy the ads, and you won't miss anything. Be right back. Welcome back to the improvised stream, where we play only the hardest games, the hardest music, and the hardest movies. Get ready for 1 hour of straight pog. I'm waking up to ash and dust. Please shut up. What the fuck? So rude. I was making a joke. So fucking rude. That's my example of the hardest music. Yeah, it's the meme. And no, I would not say that, Tech. What the fuck? That was a good joke about how every station plays Imagine Dragons. I wish it was like original, but no, it's a meme that I've seen online. Welcome in, Tech. He just healed. Did you see that? He just used an Estus. That was the nicest way you were able to say that. It was a funny joke. You guys are just haters. What about the 17 naked cowboys from Ram Ranch? Isn't it 18, Nurge? Looks like somebody hasn't been to Ram Ranch. Unless you are the last naked cowboy. You are the final naked cowboy at Ram Ranch. Holy shit. Tech, we were talking about how much we like your art earlier. Did you guys see the art that Tech made of Jen the other day? It was very cool. I was very impressed by it.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Come to be my son. And we were talking about how much I was saying how I literally just have I keep fan art that people have made for me over the past year. I have just tabs of the images open on the browser where I keep my Twitch like data, like for outside of OBS that accompanies my OBS, and I just have that open. So I've got one from Neff, I've got one from Ivy, and then I have that teacher one that you made that is just so good, and I love.
Is not for you.
Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. Maybe. I think Geppetto's an idiot. He should have coded me a little smarter. Oh yeah, I was gonna give an anecdote about Vocaloid. That's right. Well, so first of all,
To resort to the lash. But there's no
how do we say this? I had a class that was about sound, basically. It was about sound in Japan.
human myself.
Oh. And it was like we started with like a study of what sound literally is from a physics standpoint, and then we talked about, you know, what a soundscape is and how sounds together make like a soundscape and what definitions are and stuff like that. And then we started talking about, you know, ancient Japan and festivals and the sounds of things like that. It was a very in-depth and very good class. I really like the professor. He's teaching a class on games next semester in spring that I won't be able to take because the university did not allocate funding for me. So eat shit, me. Anyway, at the end, we had a few classes to talk about stuff that we hadn't talked about that we wanted a chance to talk about over the semester. And I was like, a few of us were like, oh, I'd be interested to know about J-pop because a lot of us listen to J-pop. And I specifically was like, I'd really love to talk about Vocaloid because I think, one, that's something that I have in the past wanted to study, like from a scholarly standpoint, and two, I think it's just like a super it's a ground ripe for analysis in a class that's entirely about sound from Japan, right? So we had a whole class that was talking about Vocaloid, which was fucking awesome. We read an article about a Hatsune Miku song and something else, and kind of digesting the meaning behind it. Anyway, this is all the preface to the story, which is that in this class there was somebody else. There was a non-binary in there who was based, and they would like bring a different plushie into class every day. On the day of this class, they brought in a Hatsune Miku plushie. I was like, let's fucking go. And then there was somebody who I was constantly throughout the semester annoyed to hell and back by, because she just does not know when to shut her fucking mouth, and would just say the most annoying shit all of the time for no reason. It's like just like interrupting the professor as well with like the most random pointless shit, like talking about how when we're watching a video, we're watching specifically we're watching a film about the tales of the Heike, and it opens with this shot of an ocean. We're analyzing what the meaning of that is, and she's just like, oh, when I was younger, my parents wouldn't let me go to the beach, and just started telling like a story about how her parents on the beach, and like we're in the middle of fucking class, like shut up, holy fuck, nobody cares, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to focus on the class content. Anyway, she did not like the Vocaloid day, because when we watched the video, it was a video that was, the video specifically is Ash Nico's Daisy 2.0 feat Hatsune Miku, which was what the article that we read was about. And small tangent about that video. I don't like the preamble, but the chorus goes kind of hard. And I was kind of jamming to the chorus. It's a bit of a like weird song, but it's cool. I like the music video. It's but most of the content of the music video is not really my kind of
How dare you?
not my kind of music. But the chorus I was like really enjoying, because it's got like a good, there's something about it that is good, I guess. And I'd never heard of Ash Nico before. But anyway, so this person was like, wow, I really didn't like listening to that. That was so abrasive. And then we were talking about, you know, specifically Miku in the video. And first she goes off on a rant about how it's so disgusting how in the video they sexualized Miku, which they didn't. That was just literally what Miku looks like. And she was like, she's supposed to be 16 and she's wearing a skirt that's that short. That's disgusting. I was like, okay, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. They didn't do anything with Miku in the video, to be clear. It was literally just Miku's model. Like, it was not an uncommon appearance of what Miku looks like in her own music videos. So she was more griping about the literal design of Hatsune Miku, which I think, I have to be clear, given that she's intended or written as a 16-year-old in many contexts, yeah, I can see why you would be upset with that. And then she said, like, she said something about how, like, whenever she watches My Hero Academia with her dad and Momoyaru Yorozu comes up on the screen, that her dad just says the word boobs, and she's like, I mean, that's extremely cringe and weird of her dad, but at the same time, then she started going off on a rant about, like, Momoyaru Yorozu and My Hero Academia being sexualized, and, like, I don't want to sound like like, I'm tired of hearing that shit. I just, like, yeah, they're written, like, they're, I don't know. I get it, but I get it, that's my point. And the second she brought up My Hero Academia, like, I knew what was gonna happen, like, like immediately, and she, you know, kind of went off on that stereotypical Twitter rant about it. But anyway, then this is all preamble, by the way. This is not even the bit itself or the anecdote itself. Although I guess it is kind of the anecdote itself. Anyway, she. Then we were talking about, like, the music itself, right? Yeah, exactly, Dan. I agree with her to an extent, but ranting about it in the middle of the class when we're talking about Hatsune Miku, just shut up. We're talking about sound and music, right? Yeah, exactly, Tarf. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a valid critique, worded and voiced very poorly. Anyway, yeah, exactly. It doesn't have anything to do with vocal except the fact that, like, and Miku's not, like, nearly as sexualized as Momo is, right? Momo's got, like, a giant deep cut, like, vest that shows off the inside of her tits, whereas Miku's, like, she's wearing a short skirt, but, like, that's kind of it, right? Miku is not generally treated in most of her videos as a sexual object. Anyway, then we start talking about the sound itself, right? And we like, so the professor somehow had never seen any Vocaloid music, which I thought was crazy, and I took it upon myself to recommend in my final paper some Vocaloid songs to listen to because I wrote it about a specific. I'm getting off topic. Anyway. So he was unused to we talked about, like, kind of the idea of post-human music making and what that means to use an instrument that is in place of the voice, and kind of, you know, talked a lot about meaning behind that and stuff like that. And then he said something about like how, you know, it sounds like, and this is true, Miku's voice does sound unnatural if you're not used to it. It sounds very jarring. It sounds very, I don't know, weird is a way to say it. And then this girl went off on a fucking rant about how she does not like the sound of Miku. She's like, it sounds so fake and weird and abrasive to my ears. I can't understand why anyone would ever want to listen to this. And like me and the non-binary in the class, we're just like looking at each other like, okay. And then I was like, well, it's not necessarily the case that we are listening to it explicitly for the voice itself, because there's a whole culture around the music, and the music itself has a distinct style, and there's like, you know, there's a lot of different reasons why someone would listen to Vocaloid. It's not like somebody's listening just because they like the weird voice, even though some people do, I guess. And then, I kid you not, 1 minute later, she was like, I mean, that's another thing, right? Like, autotune is like essentially the same fucking thing, but 1 minute later, she was like, Professor, there's this really good video that is, it's Rick Astley singing Yoru ni Kakeru in Japanese with AI. And I was like, what? You're going to talk about how fake and annoying Vocaloid sounds and then literally get the professor to play a AI-generated Rick Astley cover? Like, that is insane. That is actually psychotic. I don't... Like, I could not believe the second it happened, and the second the professor was like, okay, I guess I'll put it up on the screen. I was like, I can't wait to tell Stream about this one. I knew. Tell me, put this girl in a place. We did not, unfortunately. Like, it was just so. Oh, I can't even like explain how. It's just the epitome of hypocrisy, right? Like, oh man, this Vocaloid shit is so jarring to the ears, and it sounds so fake and annoying and weird. Hey, by the way, can you put up an AI generated video of Rick Astley singing a song in Japanese that sounds worse than 100% worse than any Vocaloid song that's ever been produced? Because, you know, Vocaloid is made by humans with passion, and AI is a soulless facsimile of the human experience. Anyway, I gotta catch up on chat. Sorry. Different plushie every day. Ash Nico is wild. Sociological analysis class sounds so interesting. Cries in IR 64 vectors. Eat shit, nerd. Probably snap and tell her to shut the fuck up. Maybe throw a random curse in the fact how irrelevant what she's saying is. I mean, I'm not the like kind of person to do that in class. I'm not like a rock the boat kind of person in these situations. But I also think that there is merit to analyzing everything that you see. There is some things that are nice to just turn your brain off and watch, but there's also there's nothing wrong with seeing something and being like, I need to think about this, you know? She saw Japanese character design and decided to pop off. She did not pop off. Miku is always wearing a short skirt and whatever, but it's not something that a normal human wouldn't casually wear. That's a great point, is that there are people that would wear that, like a skirt that is of that length, usually. I don't know. Show her me. I'm not going to touch that. Auto-tune, yeah. Did we beat her up? We did not beat her up. Maya dude. That's a great emote, Tech. I love that emote. Maya's got such good emotes. I knew this was headed towards AI. Yeah. Vocaloid does sound jarring to hear, but it's also kind of the point. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily the point, but it is something that is, if you're not used to, it does sound weird, right? It's the first time you hear a Vocaloid song, you might be turned off from it, you know? It's a MIDI instrument and that's it. Well, it's not necessarily even a MIDI instrument because it's made using real voices. Like, what a lot of people don't know about Vocaloid is that it is literally somebody's voice, like, that has been recorded to say every different syllable in every different pitch, basically. And you can use that to make music. And there is like an English voice bank for Miku, which is something I wrote about for my final paper, which I can tell you about in a second. It was interesting when you heard it, but it wasn't really my thing, and that's totally fine. There's nothing that says that you have to like Vocaloid, you know? It does sound different. I was not gonna. I also I would not dip her face in the toilet. I would not dip to violence because she insulted my waifu Hatsune Miku, which is hyperbole. Hatsune Miku is not my waifu. But I did say something in the class. I was like, well, I mean, I like Vocaloid music because I got into it from English covers, which is true. I started listening to Vocaloid music with English. If you guys know the artist Jubiphonic, I listened to her covers of Vocaloid songs fucking like 10 years ago when she was putting them out. I was a part of that wave of Vocaloid. That was like the biggest thing that shaped my music taste from that point onwards, was listening to Vocaloid covers, English Vocaloid covers. And that's like, I like the music. I literally like the music that it isn't the vocals part. And then when I later found out, I was like, what the heck? This is a cover? What does real Vocaloid sound like? I was like, what the heck? Is Miku a real person? What is this? You know, but anyway. So, like, it's not even necessarily that people like the music because of its weird nature. It could just be that people like the music because they like the music. And some of it goes hard. Like, tell me you're going to listen to Lost Ones Weeping and not jam out. Kind of reminds me of the sound when making noises through a cardboard tube. I don't know if I understand that, but I will have acknowledged that I've read your message and say, so true. Drawing was bad, 95% music would be a crime, and you would be sad. Okay. I hate to say it, but Arknight's soundtracks are not jarring.
If you can't find those memories.
If you can't find those memories.
Anyway, that is the Vocaloid anecdote in its entirety. Essentially, just the story that we were talking about Vocaloid in class. This girl was like, man, Vocaloid is it sounds so bad and fake. And then a minute later, she had the professor put up an AI cover of Rick Astley singing Yoru ni Kakeru on the screen, which is just I don't get along with people who are just fundamentally incurious. She sounds like that. Fucking so true. Holy shit. Fundamentally incurious is a great way to describe it. Like, not interested in learning. Just interested in commenting based on her preconceived notions and knowledge, and that's it. Didn't mean Arknight's music, bish. I mean the deathcore. Look, I don't get death grips, okay? I have to say it. I don't know if you were meant death grips, but I don't get death grips. That doesn't mean I'm a hater. It just means I don't listen to death grips, you know? It's not violence. We would just help her clean her makeup using the crystal clean water of Trustful Source. Yeah, we do know exactly where it comes from. You're right. Holy shit, you're a genius, Tech. Holy shit. You're so smart. Drink water. Speaking of water of Trustful Source. Deathcore the genre. Name some deathcore artists, because I don't know deathcore. I just saw deathcore and thought of Death Grips, because that's the only like music that is jarring that I know of, really. That and Slint. Or is it Tweez? Nice one, Stream Elements. Going like in a cardboard tube and changing the pitch or tone of your voice makes a very audible gab and change. Huh. Maybe that's how they recorded Miku's voice bank. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to talk about my final paper, which I wrote for this class, because the professor was like, you're free to write about anything that we've talked about in this semester so far. I was like, oh, well, we have talked about Vocaloid. So I wrote about how do any of you listen to Vocaloid? Am I really alone in this? Alone in what? You listen to Miku? Do you know the artist Kira? The producer Kira, I suppose, is a better way to say it. No, Lorna Shore, Infant Annihilator. This is much too even for you, and that's all you really listen to in the genre. Oh, okay. top half of your head gets cut off, will you enter phase 2? I'm not keen to test it on you, Tyler. That's what Mika's voice reminds you of. The change in the pitch and the tone is the same kind of gap as that. Well, see, that's the thing is there are some tuners and some producers that are able to use Miku in a way that sounds like a real person. Like Michi M. You ever heard, let's see. Oh. I mean, Seraphim on the Ring is like maybe one of my favorite Michi M songs. There's like Viva Happy, very good Michi M core song. God, he's got so much health. Ow. Not in touch with Japanese music apart from the pillows. That's so crazy because I listen to basically nothing with Japanese music, which is maybe cringe, but so it goes. It's not like I was intentionally doing that. Like I said, it's just how it happened. Anyway, I wrote my final paper for this class about Kira's Digital Girl, which is a song produced by Kira, who's a very, very good vocaloid producer who produces songs in English and uses Miku's English voice bank and Gumi. They are a big fan of Gumi. And they've got a really distinct auditorial style, and they're really good, and I like them a lot. I was like, I'm going to write about Digital Girl. And so I did. I wrote about how I related it to the reading that we had done, and I wrote about how, like, you know, how, what did I write about? I wrote it like in the 4 hours before Ivy's debut. I literally just sat down and wrote it. I wanted to get it done before Ivy's debut. I wrote about like how it emphasizes the barrier between virtual and real, and then breaks it down. Because that was a concept that we talked about. It was like virtuality and posthumanism. And then I wrote about how the song itself is an allegory for the trans feminine experience, which I, you know, don't have any experience with, of course. I was kind of just talking on my ass. How it being, how her being a digital girl is akin to the closeted trans femme experience of being only able to express your identity online. And I just like sent it. I figured, you know, I just spell checked it and stuff, of course. Grammar checked it, rewrote some parts. But other than that, I was like, yeah, this may not necessarily 100% relate to the exact content of the course, but what's he gonna do? Give a paper about oh fuck. About this a 0? No. You need a boss rush mode so that you can replay this boss without replaying the whole game. Just make a save state that has the fight right before this boss. Go ahead. I have not heard Legion from Tesseract, by the way, Vanguard. I do not know what that is. Sorry. Howie. Nowadays, usually they're not allowed to criticize. I mean, no, see, okay, I don't want to. There's no music that isn't valid as music, right? Like, people are free to listen to whatever they want to, and you're allowed to criticize other music, and like, it's such an annoying thing to like. This is something that I've kind of dealt with myself. It's like, oh, you kind of only listen to Japanese music. I listen to some English music, but like, I mean, starting out listening to OSTs or video game music, that's not like an illegitimate form of music. It's real music composed by a real person that is meant to induce emotion or tell a story or something like that. It's not illegitimate by any means. It's completely fine. Just because you're not listening to the popular stuff. You mind if I draw you being a girl failure, being very unlucky? Is this like sitting in a room full of like empty cans of Monster in like a big t-shirt and nothing else, and the room is very dirty? Is that it? Am I okay? If other people are giving you permission and they think it's fine, I don't know if I necessarily understand the concept of a girl failure, but if other people are saying it's okay, then go for it. I'm curious to see what this is, though. What is? Can you guys explain to me what? I mean, text says being very unlucky, but what is a girl failure?
You can become a real human.
I made you a fail girl. As the highest authority in this Twitch chat, I give you permission. Sag, I am ruled by my viewers. One of you have to explain to me what the fuck a girl failure is. I've seen the concept. I saw Jin talking about it on stream when she was doing her. Yeah, and I see the infographic. No, hang. Post it in the Discord. What is this? I have not seen this. Girl failure, girl boss, and cute girl. I need to see this. It means I'm Juri Han coded. What is Juri Han? Is that the Street Fighter character with the feet? She's not a girl failure. She's a girl boss. Music with lyric complexity as much as I do towards good rhythm, which is a curious thing, but I think it makes sense. See, that's something for me, right? Is like I started listening to Japanese music before I even spoke Japanese, right? To me, what is more important than lyrics in a song is the way that it sounds, like the music itself, and the beat, and the chords. And I generally tend to gravitate towards faster music and stuff like that. Oh, pause chat. One of you fuckers needs to post this infographic in the Discord. I'm waiting. I'm looking right here. I'm in the memes channel. I'm ready. Post this girl failure infographic. Hi, rework. Oh, hi. Rework, are you in chat? You haven't said anything in chat at all today. That's really funny. Hi, rework. Can't do this and not drop your fave song. I've got a few. Let me open up Spotify real quick. I'll give you some recommendations of my favorite songs. Blue and Red by Kafka Shishido. I would say Saisaki by Raol. Conqueror by Iya. Very good, but that's in English. Pretty much anything from Raol's entire catalog, like Jujutsu Hakusen, I think it's called. 10 to 1. Yeah, Crazy Frog by Axel F. That's a banger. Let's see what else here. There's one recently that I have not been able to stop listening to. It's Furu 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 by Ado, or at least featuring Ado. Really good song. Also Lag Train, also very good. Ladylike by Kira. Goddish by Pinocchio P. Ra by Wednesday Campanella. Propaganda by Crusher P. Oh, I love Propaganda by Crusher P. Let's see. Vaya Vai by Juna. Getcha by Giga and Kira. Digital Girl by Kira, of course. Lost Time Memory. Jin. How much do I know Genshin? I played it for a while. I've finished like basically all of all of Liyue and what was the other one? Mondstadt? Echo from Crusher P. Echo is a actually iconic song. If you don't know, you've heard Echo, probably. Copium, surely. Juna is so good. The only song I've heard from Juna is Vaya Vai, but I fucking love it. It's so good. It's got a great beat. Great sense of movement in that song. Digital Girl, Getcha, and Ladylike are like my three favorites from Kira. And Ladylike I've had just playing nonstop in my head for the past like week, 2 weeks. Q by Rail, maybe Haters by Taichi Makai. And I'll give you one more. Oh, obviously Yobanashi Deceive. Jin, Lisa, and Maria, but that's a cover of a Vocaloid song. Okay, I see the viral tweet that broke Niji En. Girl Failure, Girl Boss, and Baby Girl. Okay, but I don't know any of these characters. Aww. Any of these. From the Genshin, Arena the Archon of Girl Failure. Oh. Wait, Tech, you want to see something? I've hang on. I drew this art a year ago-ish. Earlier this year. Hang on. Art. Where the fuck did I put this? In other? No. Then you do 2 or 3 of the Ancient Magus Bride openings? Yeah, you, but not about girl figures. Satch. I'm the girl failure. Where the fuck did I put this? Others? No. Gift art? No. Oh, I found it. Oh, I didn't find it. God damn it. Headphones died, BRB. No worries. No worries. Is it an info art? Yeah, it is. There it is. Okay. Here. I'm posting in the Discord. I did this art earlier this year. Tech. That's Tyler on the ground. That's me and Kale just very smugly staring down. You think I'm in between girl boss and girl failure in the diagram? You know what? I can take that. I think I can deal with that. It's a girl who thinks that she's powerful, but in reality it's kind of a dork without realizing it. That's your Okay, you know what? You know what? That's okay. Okay. As long as it's, I mean, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like something fucked up. Like you were gonna like draw me with like a, I don't know, in some fucked up situation. You're free to draw girl failure info, absolutely. I thoroughly look forward to seeing what the fuck it's gonna be. Are you gonna draw me falling over with my no with no nuggies? Where do you land in the girl chart? I'm gonna say you land in the Dan's circle, because I don't know you at all. For the most part. No offense. You know what song is an actual banger? Trance 009 Sound System Dreamscape. I believe you. Design your logo, but you stuck on Draconic and Enchantment, so you won't be drawing anything until you finish that. Logo design is tough. Logo design is very tough.
You can become a real human.
Honestly, the only reason I fail girled you, Tyler, was because I had I had just done the art of the pathetic emote. I was like, it'd be funny if, like, cause I got this smug emote also, and I was like, wait, what if we were like looking down at somebody who had just spilled their nuggies? And the logical conclusion, of course, was you. Get your own exclusive spot high above the rest to symbolize your exalted majesty. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We'll run with that. Sure. Yeah, that. Tech's gonna murder you. Yeah, what are you gonna do with Yobri, Tech? What are you gonna do here? What are you gonna do, Tech? Let's Are you gonna have Yobri making me the fail girl? Or is it two separate things entirely?
Come to me.
Come to me. Ah, shit.
This fight is very fun to parry. Too bad I am dick ass at it. Fucking psych, I'm actually the greatest gamer that has ever existed. Someday you will kill me and my nuggies. What the fuck? What the fuck, Tyler? Don't kill me and my nuggies. You can have one or the other. You can either kill me or the nuggies. Yeah, if Ant tells you not to do it, then you have to not do it. Dick ass and not ass dick? Big Sanch. Can you spare the nuggies and give them to you? Yeah, but that just means I die. Never listen to Ant in your life. Why would you listen to a bug? I have purple hair, so I have to live. True! True! Time to kill the nuggies and eat impo. Flushed emoji? Hey, yo? Purple hair gamers stay fucking winning.
How dare you?
How dare you?
You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Ow! You're back temporarily. What'd you miss? Just talking about girl failures. And also, I died in the game. Brother, you ain't got no head. Two of the three most important purple people in your life. Who's the third? Oh, right. Right. It's Obama. It's Grimace. Yeah, it's Grimace from McDonald's.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Do you guys have the Grimace shake? I never had the Grimace shake.
I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets.
I did have McDonald's the other day though. Who's the third? Yeah, because I should be in spots number 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just so like oblivious to even the bare concept of it. You rarely eat macas? I call it macas even though I don't live in Australia. It's just easier to say. Or I call it McDo's, which is what they say in France. McDo.
Your freedom is not for you.
No, I'm not. I want to know if you mind to be turned into a big cat, kind of resembling a tiger and a displacer. I'm getting my shit rocked while trying to read chat. That is the displacer beast is sick. Oh my god, psychic damage. What's the psychic damage? Me saying McDo? Or me saying Macas? Yes, but not because of you. I need to understand what the root of this is then.
You can become a real human.
I mean, it's why I call it Macas. It's easy as hell. I'm gonna get Macas. It's also fun to say. It makes me feel like an Aussie. Or a KUA. Yobri as a displacer beast would go kind of hard as hell. That's what I was gonna say. The displacer beast in Baldur's Gate is sick. I gotta finish that game one day.
Because of Carlo's memories within you.
One day in 2024. Can you believe it's almost 2020 fucking 4 already? Tired of afraid of French people? Who isn't, man? They're insane.
I know you have gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
Honestly, your pronunciation of McDo wasn't... Peggy, I'm not gonna fucking take this. I've spoken French longer than you have. Probably, maybe.
Your freedom is not for you. Carlo.
I don't mind, go for it, but I've had art idea in the back of your mind where you're a murderous little beast. Feral and dangerous. Macca's is a million times better than McDo. I mean, yeah, wait, what do you have, what's wrong with Macca's, Peggy? I'm just gonna eat that whole combo, I think. Me at the McDonald's after I order a number 5 with large fries and a drink. I'm gonna eat that whole combo, I think. Am I right? Am I right? Hey, am I right? Am I right, fellas? Mods, there are no mods here. I was literally in the middle of saying, mods, there are no mods here. And as I was in the middle of saying no mods here, I saw you died cinematic IVVT at this minute. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Ivy.
Come to me.
It sounds like maracas, but bad. Okay, but it's not maracas. It's Macca's. It's McDo. McDonald. I have a funny story. I was in France. I don't know if this is a funny story or a sad story, but so I was in France. It had been maybe 3 years since I had spoken. No, it had been only a year actually. It had been only a year since I'd like taken a class in French. We were just outside of Paris with my family. We were going on a little road trip in Europe, and my sister really wanted a hot chocolate from McDonald's. We were at McDonald's and we were getting food. We were ordering using the kiosk, but they didn't have the hot chocolate on the kiosk, and my sister really wanted one. So she, you know, both my parents and my sister looked at me like, "Hey, you speak French? Can you ask the person up there for?" And I feel like there was a waiter there that came up and asked us, but they were like, "Hey, can you ask for a hot chocolate?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to, but okay." So this like waiter or like person like comes up to the table. I don't remember. I remember being at the table when this happened, but
If you can't find those memories,
and I asked excusez-moi, le voudrais, I probably said je voudrais en chaud chocolat, which literally translated means I would like a hot chocolate. In that order. Chaud means hot, and chocolat means chocolate. I said, je voudrais un chaud chocolat. And this person, obviously able to tell that I'm a foreigner, looks at me and like snorts and goes like, chocolat chaud. Like, you meant chocolat chaud. You meant chocolate hot, you fucking idiot, because that's how it works in French. I was like, wait, chocolat chaud. And I was so fucking embarrassed. And that was my first experience talking to a French person in France, was them making fun of me for not knowing how to say hot chocolate. That's a good time. It's a good time. Love France. Even my French sounds Japanese. Yeah, it's because I've spoken Japanese for too long now. Whenever I try to speak French, Japanese comes out. I'll be like, I can get it if I want to. Je voudrais un chocolat chaud.
your freedom is not for you.
Okay. Ivy's debut was awesome, by the way. If you guys weren't there, don't admit it because I'll ban you. So don't say that you weren't there because it's not going to end up well for you. The debut was incredible and it was a ton of fun. and Ivy did amazingly, and we are so fucking proud. Genuinely. I still love that Ivy's always like, oh, I can't do just chatting streams. I could never do a just chatting stream. Cut to a 3-hour-long segment of the slides that she said was going to be very, very short, where she's just effortlessly talking and chatting about just all manner of things, games, herself, friends, everything. Just need a pretense. The category itself is a mental block. That's why art is so good, because that's your pretense. Except then people don't show up for art streams, and when nobody shows up for art streams, then you start talking about like what you're doing on screen, and it just like kind of exacerbates the issue of nobody being there. Anyway, let me see your trauma here. Made a port in Marseille in 2017. Went on a vineyard tour in Provence. Problem was it was Navy tour, so bus full of shitheads on the way back from vineyard where they bullied the vintner. What is that? During the tasting into a happy hour, they bullied and harassed the driver to detour and stop the huge bus at the only McDonald's nearby because they couldn't wait 45 minutes back to Marseille. That sounds like hell. Fuck that whole bus, except for you. Wow. Imagine being in France. Hey, we did also stop in Spain, Peggy. We did go to Spain. We were in Barcelona for, I want to say 4 days. Unfortunately, I was like super depressed at that moment, so I spent most of the time inside playing a mobile game that I've never played since. But Barcelona was cool. Very beautiful. You have 2 drawings to finish. You can finish just sketching your cube, but as soon as you... Oh, I'm excited to see it, Tech. Tech art, crazy as usual. What if I was wrong? Chocolate is cocaine? You know, I don't think that's what it is, but, you know, it's possible. You were an hour late for some reason. I mean, you had plenty of time. You were there and you raided during debut? Okay, yeah, you're fine. You're safe, Tech. You're safe. Got packed up in less than 3 seconds. Yeah, I'm a little busy entertaining you. Sorry. Your stepdad was super pissed when he told you an ex made him eat McDonald's in Paris. I had... Look, it's... I don't know if this is gonna sound insane, but like I think having McDonald's in new places is like cool because it's something that you know, but there's regional variants. Like I had McDonald's in Japan. Granted, it was like towards the very end of my stay there. Was the first time that I had it, and it was they had like a shrimp burger. I was like, what the fuck? A shrimp burger? Regional variants, just a Pokemon. I think having a literal slideshow helped a bit, but also having friends to talk with too. I'm glad you seemed. I mean, by the end of the slideshow, you seemed super casual and like in your element. Maybe you were a little nervous for like 10 minutes at the beginning. Once you got into it, you were soaring. You were sailing. It was wonderful. And then playing Monster Hunter was just like a regular stream. It was a wonderful time. Complete with the me not noticing when you're muted and talking to chat and trying to say something to you. There is a time and a place for eating American fast food in a foreign country, and if we're like drunk or tired and can't deal with trying to translate, it's a nice reprieve. There is also something even cooler that is having American rip-off American food in another country. Like in France, when you go to a place that's like just called Burger whatever, and they have something on the menu called the Biggie. And it looks exactly like the Big Mac. Yeah? The Biggie, huh? Real original there. Delicious. Very funny that it exists. That is a great burger eating emote. Hang on. McDonald's this time with food safety standards. I should get McDonald's after stream, shouldn't I, guys? No, I shouldn't. The only one near me sucks ass. Fuck, I'll just have a sandwich. I haven't eaten yet today. You know, I have the feeling we're not going to beat this boss. That's why I like that emote. It's the character from Ace Attorney. Need other VTubers to give me their memory management secrets though? People so tight about it. Educate what to do other than save for new CPU. Isn't the strategy... Maya, that's it, thank you. Isn't the strategy like you have most of the processing offloaded onto the phone, and then it's just like translating it into the thing? Like you have your VTube Studio set up on your phone, and that's where most of the movement translation process happens. That way, your computer can be saved for doing actual like the streaming stuff. I mean, I'm not entirely sure because I've never used that, but the phone is doing that. You have one already. What the hell? That's crazy. If you beat the boss, you'll be proud of me. If you don't beat it, you'll hear about it all weekend. Oh, fuck. Oh. Fuck. Okay, we gotta beat this boss today, guys. Let me kill you. You motherfucker. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've been put over the fire. I should get some food then now. I should take a short break to get some food. See if we can go longer today. So I can beat this goddamn boss. Little break can't hurt. Beat the ass, encouraging the boss, not you. Thank you. I appreciate the I appreciate the clarification. Negative reinforcement is a hell of a drug. Ivy worded it literally exactly correctly. Maybe because I've said this exact phrase to Ivy before about how my brain works, is that having a deadline lights a fire under my ass, and that I do my best work right up at the wire. I do my best work when I'm under the greatest stress of running out of time, which is a terrible way to live, but it's how I do it, baby. Sorry, import, but no fight will be more pog crazy than the Armored Thunder Woman. Laxasia, my beloved. That's okay. I do love Laxasia. Do the self-care. Realizes to play demons all weekend and then come back and be boned, so I'm praying. Oh, right. Okay, we gotta figure this out, Tyler. Am I gonna be playing Demon Souls while you play Resident Evil 4 Remake on the PC? Are we gonna be playing at the same time? Or are we gonna take turns? How long does Demon Souls take? Resident Evil 4 takes... First playthrough, I want to say takes... maybe 15, 16 hours? What do you... what does anybody else think? Anybody else has played it? We gotta figure out the time management here, because I don't know if we'll have the time to watch all of H. Bomber Guy's catalog that we haven't seen, and then also play 2 full games. Although Hog did tell me that he beat Demon Souls. He beat Demon Souls in 12 hours. His emulated playthrough of Demon Souls was 12 hours, which is kind of crazy. I'll have to come visit again. Do it at the same time. I mean, doing it at the same time can't be a bad idea, but it also can be a bad idea because then I don't get to pay attention to Tyler playing Resident Evil 4, and Tyler doesn't get to pay attention to me playing Demon Souls, which is the whole point of doing that. So I don't know. Absolutely fucking owned, you stupid nameless puppet. Demon Souls is super easy if you just play with even a little magic. Did I miss that? Really? Should we take a longer break? I don't want to take a longer break though, because everyone leaves during long breaks, and nobody comes back. Critical attack skipper. Shut up. I was reading chat. Allegedly. Yeah, for sure we will totally leave. It just happens when you take a long break. Don't worry, I can leave now. Well, I guess I am speaking it into existence by complaining about it, huh? I'm already gone? Yeah, exactly, see? I haven't even started the break and you guys are gone.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant.
I'll leave if I can. You're not waiting. You will not wait for the break. Sage. It's not like people intentionally leave. It's like during the break, they'll like, I don't know, mute the tab or go do something else, and then they'll forget to come back, you know? That's like literally just the nature of Twitch. Taking a break is inherently like bad for your for viewer retention.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carl.
Using me as a distraction to stop you from finishing your logo design. You're not leaving. Let's go. I love being a distraction. Owned. It's good for me though, yeah. But what is Twitch if not an avenue for self destruction by means of streaming for too long? You did that many times with many people. No, but see, it's not like intentional. You know, it's just a nature of taking breaks. Yeah, you don't feel bad about it. That's why you gotta set a timer. You open up a new tab on Google and you say set timer for 5 minutes, and then when the timer goes off, you're like, oh shit, I gotta go back to Implo stream. Can I stream longer for more people to spend time with you if you self-care though? Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, maybe we do take that long break. I am really hungry. If you motherfuckers are gone when I come back, I will kill you all. All right? Do not leave. All right, I'm going to take like a 6-minute break instead of a 3-minute break just to grab a snack. Just because I'm hungry. Be back. BRB. Oi! You fuckers didn't leave, did you? You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers, you better not have left. I'm scared. I got nachos. I got some nachos. Need BGM for BRB? That's true, I do actually. Can you guys, like, sum up what you talked about during the break for me? Talk about anything interesting? I don't want to read all the chat. No? Okay. Thank you, Ivy, also. Tyler, dead named Crab. What the fuck? Tyler? Fuck is wrong with you? Oh, the can sound, did you hear it? That's a cold one right there, baby. Actually, it's not cold at all. It's room temperature. Hmm. Said she was Rick instead of Rich. Rick. Omega lol. Tell me if my chewing is annoying, by the way, please. Holy fuck. It's crazy how, like, eating after you haven't eaten all day feels so good. You know what I mean? I give you a new name and killed it. Oh, nourishing your body. What a concept. Water? What's water? Never heard of this before. Food always does you wrong if you haven't eaten all day? Really? That's weird. This reminds me, I've probably told this story on stream before. I was a freshman in high school. No, I was a sophomore in high school. Which for you non-Americans means second year of high school. Roughly 14, 15 years old. We had like this community service thing that we would do, which was fun. And there was a girl in my community service group who said that she didn't drink water because she didn't like the taste of it. That aside, she then said, I only drink soda. Which is insane. Is that a common thing, really? That's crazy, man. You need this shit to live. How are you not drinking it all the time? It's like they've never had a tall glass of cool water at 3 a.m. Okay, Powerade do be crazy though. I love Powerade. Some people drink out of dirty water cups. I mean, some people. Oh wait, you're talking about me. Oh. Shut up. You want a whole filter just to maximize your water drinking? That's a good idea. Bacteria is flavoring. Say it with me, folks.
actually true, Tech. Wait. Maybe that's why those water additives exist? To, like, make people who don't drink water drink water. Because not only is it, like, terrible for your health to only drink soda, it's also expensive. There's a whole system in place in the United States to deliver literal water to your house. Well, not for free, but for a lot cheaper than it takes to get a can of Coke in there. Because the infrastructure is already set up. Is water free in other countries? Oh. I guess rain is, yeah. I do like Liquid Death. Mostly because it's the only brand of canned liquid or canned sparkling water out there. And I love sparkling water. My understanding of it, though, it's like, the cans look the way they do, so that if you're at a party drinking a Liquid Death, you're not pressured into drinking alcohol, because it looks like you're drinking a beer. Which I think is a really... If that had existed in high school for me, I would have loved that shit. That's a wonderful idea. You used to think it was dumb? Why's that? Was that like before you knew about the idea behind it? Or the purpose of the branding? Really? I looked it up at one point. Maybe their marketing doesn't hit on it, but their website does or something. I don't know. I don't drink alcohol, not because I don't have a taste for it. Well, I guess I don't. But mostly because it makes my head hurt. I have an allergy to it, I think. Whenever I drink, like, any amount of alcohol, I get a headache. Okay, so fucking good, man. I'm gonna wash my hands and we get back to gaming. Thank you for bearing with me through that break. I feel great now. All right. Allergic to being radical. Drinking is not radical. Say it with me. Drinking is not cool. Inherently. Say it with me. Drinking. Yeah, true. No, that's not what I said.
You can become a real.
You motherfuckers, you're twisting my words.
Come to me, my son.
Uh-oh. The nachos have taken away my ability to play games. Psych! Smoking is even cooler. No. No. I will not. I will not. What's the word? Abide. I will not abide by this talk in my chat. Drinking and smoking is lame-ass girl-boy failure activities. So true. I hope tech doesn't make me an alcoholic. That would be very sad. And also just completely untrue, because canonically, Impo is me. And that means that Impo has,
An allergy to alcohol.
I never found
How have I gotten worse? How did this happen? Drunk Impo? We do have an idea for an art, actually, of a Drunk Impo that I do kind of want to get done, because it's cool. Not hungry anymore? True, I don't stay hungry. We stay hungry, we devour nachos. Smoking is cool MS when everybody maintains 6 feet of distance from them because they smell like a rotting corpse. What the hell? Yeah. Based and true pilled. I absolutely despise the smell of cigarette smoke. Probably because it smells bad. Nachos have drained my power like Superman and Kryptonite. Noted. No more nachos in the future. Really never had a crush on a mean girl with a denim jacket that smells like Marlboro Reds. Marlboro, not Marlboro. Fucking idiot me. I have not. I've never met a cute girl that smokes. I've only ever met people that I do not find attractive who smoke. Do I go outside? Do you know the answer to that one? Do you need me to even answer it? Recently, yes, actually. Because of school. But ideally, no. In an ideal world, never. I like being comfortable. Ow. You know what occurred to me as I was looking at the Liza P VODs? Is you can't see how much damage I'm doing because my huge honkin' tits are covering up the numbers. You literally can't see the number of damage that I do to a boss. Because I've placed my massive heaving breasts right in front of the number. I agree that smoking is gross. Also can't deny that the way you grew up in the media landscape around you shaped your brain parts. Yeah, it's absolutely true that society and media wants to tell you that it's cool. But I think it is gross. Come on. What? These are in the way. Exactly, they are. In ideal world, the girlfriends would find me. It's so fucked up that you have to go outside to get to find somebody. They should. Never mind. Never mind. Actually. Wait, are you visiting, Aunt? That was a perfectly timed one. To be fair, boobs are more interesting than numbers. I mean, you're not wrong. Here, do you want me to just narrate the numbers, the damage numbers that come out? All right, 405, 775. 365. 797. 1521. 1880. 2061. 2531. 30, 32, 30, 36, 13. You motherfucker. 356. 452. Make that 417. 809. This is kind of fun, actually. Just like not providing any real content whatsoever. Just like naming numbers. 656. Fuck. 0. Are you having a stroke? Why am I speaking in numbers? I'm letting you know how much damage I'm doing. I'm reading out the damage numbers on the boss because my model is in the way. Bingo is riveting. I know it's real good content. It's fun for some reason. It's not too lewd to talk in numbers. Made a joke about this boss to Tyler and you were right. What's the joke? Can we see it? 1735, 2086, 2432. I mean, if you're gonna say that there's a joke, you gotta tell us. 687, 1021. 400. Even. 400 even. 1097. Okay, this boss has no heart. He wants yours. That is true. 1361, 1714, 2086, 2659. Ooh. Make that 3411. And pump that shit up to 3980, 4484. Ooh. 5131. Can we get to 6K? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 620, 6248. Fuck. It's just Kingdom Hearts. Liza P is a Kingdom Hearts game. I don't get it. You see, they're called Heartless because I still don't get it. But I'm also, you know, I do have a media diet above the mental age of 10. So I think it's reasonable for me not to understand any references to Kingdom Hearts. My brother laughed outside the room. He's watching a movie with my dad outside. He was not laughing at my joke. But it was pretty funny. Am I right? Kingdom Hearts fans be like, alright. 15 is above 10. Really? You want me to start speaking in numbers again? 1424, 1751, 2143, 2520. Have I not taught? How has Tyler not taught me Kingdom Hearts lore? Because I'm not interested in learning it. I've also seen a video about what Kingdom Hearts lore really is. There's the Council of Shadows, Ansem the Wise, who is actually Ansem the Powerful, who has two halves of a Keyblade that unlocks Sora's heart, who is actually a digital clone of Roxas locked inside of the Matrix. Amazing. Hey, not bad, huh? All of that was wrong? Yeah, I know. I was just tossing out terms in a random order. And then you Nort a boy. Huh? I'm sure I've heard of this verb before. This word Nort. To Nort somebody. Oh, Xenonort! You're right! You Nort a boy! Just like in Liza P, where you are Nort a boy. Am I right? You're a puppet. You are Nort a real boy. Can I get a +2? Can I get a little couple of laughs from the audience, please? What kind of weird internet community is there where people don't explain niche interest lore unprompted even when other people object? Yeah, you're right. Actually, it's kind of we gotta address that. That's an issue I think in the info community. Xenonort. Is that not how you say it? How do you say it? Xenonort? You're not making yourself sound any cooler. Just so you know. Correcting on your pronunciation of Xenonort is not a... It's Xenort? Also no? What is it then? We're far too normalized and civilized and chill. Sometimes we aren't though. And that's why you keep coming back. This is why you're actually dying. Hey, as long as I can entertain, that's what it's about, I guess. One of my favorite pastimes of the past Liza P playthrough was making fun of Kingdom Hearts titles, like Kingdom Hearts 381 over 5 days, Dream Drop Distance, a Council of Shadows. Oh. Okay, but how do you say it? It's not Xenonort, and it's not Xenort, but how can there be one N? I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Fair Shop Union. Let us go to McDo's. How the hell did Kingdom Hearts even happen? I do not know. Contrary to the typical dynamic, it is somehow more obnoxious for the Kingdom Hearts fan when I'm involved. It's actually so true. That's just a legendary message. Can somebody quote that? Somebody add that to the quotes. That's genuinely hilarious.
Come to me, my son.
It's so fucking true. My life goal is to balance the scales. I'm here to agitate every Kingdom Hearts enjoyer.
Oh, I did it too early. Frick. Xehanort? No, it's not Xehanort. That's fucking stupid. Xehanort sounds way cooler. Cause like Xeno is like a xenomorph kinda. Like, you know, the enemies from Alien. Are they enemies really? They're kinda just existing, you know? Xenofart, you fucking got him. It's Xenonort. I'm changing it. Sorry, Square Enix. Is Square Enix on the make Kingdom Hearts? I actually don't know. Game fucking rocks. I love parrying. Who else would? Yeah. Actually, extremely true. Look, if you guys won't do it, I'll do it myself. Is it 12, 14? It was Nintendo. Isn't it? It feels like a Nintendo game though, for some reason. I don't know why.
How dare you? You're just a puppet.
You're just a
Nothing more.
puppet. You like my Andy Serkis impression? Gollum. My huge ass is on fire. I don't believe that it's Xehanort though. That just sounds stupid. Also, the only video I've seen about Kingdom Hearts lore calls him Xenonort. Are you saying Zia? Xehanort? Xehanort. Okay, that actually does sound better. But Xenonort is it sounds dumber. And in service of making fun of Kingdom Hearts fans, we gotta keep saying it wrong. Sorry, guys. Hate to do it to you, but it's Xenonort. Xehanort? Nah, it's Xenonort. Sorry.
Come to me.
Maya? Zaya? They should... Maya, the streamer, should have art of herself as Xenonort. Called, Mayanort. Someone who watches... Hey, Tech, you watch Maya, right? I don't know Maya at all. But you seem to have Maya emotes. I think you should definitely send this, you should definitely forward this idea to Maya. Oh, and get fucked, Tyler. I don't know why that happened, but... Just for fun, really, I suppose. Can't blame you. Oh, 14, 17, 1805. Oh, 28, 26. Oh, you don't watch her? You just have gifts up. 3910, 4263. Isn't it crazy how, like, saying numbers is easier when you say two numbers instead of, like, 4,263? Like, saying 4263, it may not necessarily exactly communicate the number as clearly, because if you're not used to it, you do have to think, but I didn't mean to skip the cutscene. Sorry, sir. You're just a puppet. Your name is not Eugenie. Stop saying that. Because English numbers are weird. They're not that weird at all. You ever speak French? Fucking 79, 6019. Who says that? I was so close to pogging. Damn. Had some good parries there. We're slowly unlocking it. French doesn't count. They're weird about everything. Okay, how about in Japanese, where to say 1 million, you say 110,000s.
You can become a real human. Come to me.
Hyakuman. Man meaning 10,000. Hyaku meaning 100. Hyakuman means 1 million.
I never bound you to a grand covenant like the other puppets.
English numbers are normal, copium. You don't say anything crazy like that, at least. But yo, Tyler. Welcome back to the troop, which I am considering renaming the student council at some point because I think it fits the new aesthetic that we've got going a little better. Welcome back. Thank you for the resub for 12 months. That's a whole year. Did you know that? I don't know. This may be well unknown knowledge to y'all, but 12 months makes 1 year. I'd like everybody to now congratulate Tyler on being subscribed to the greatest channel on Twitch for 12 months. A whole year. It does kind of, well, actually, you should be subscribed for 15 months because you met me. We became friends 15 months ago, so you're kind of a bad person. You ever think about that? I'll just die. Isn't there some weird overlap between 8 million and Myriad? I've never heard of this before. Poor, I agree. Wow. Damn. Okay, let me see. Myriad 8 million. $8 million loss for what the fuck? No. No. I don't care about this shit. Okay, this is interesting though. Typing in Myriad 8 miles gives me it like autofills into a Google how do you call it? Like conversion. They're just clunky 1220. They're expressed the same in different languages. It's one syllable shorter. 1223 is way slower than say 1223. What about 1223? That's what it is in Japanese. 1223. I mean, despite me complaining about the Hmong, outside of, you know, them having a separate word for 10,000 that they base their counting system around, I really don't mind Japanese numbers. I'm not looking at the boss when I'm fighting it. I think that would... It might make it easier to fight if I'm like paying attention to the boss. You guys ever think of that? No? That hit you, motherfucker. You're a cheater. Yeah, that's right. Now take your lumps and get on the ground, motherfucker. What does taking your lumps mean, actually? My lovely lady lumps? My humps? My bumps? Is that what it means? Take some lumps? I know that's not what it means. I'm just talking to fill the air. Also, somewhere along the line in this stream, I stopped focusing on speaking with my breath for some reason. People talk. Yep. The epitome of being a streamer, can I say? Ouch. When you get beat, welts, etc., aka lumps. So taking your lumps means get beat. Take your punishment. Getting hit and not complain about it. Turn the other cheek or whatever. Turn the other cheek, extremely cringe. Let me just say, Jesus, that's a Jesus L on that one. Uncommon Jesus L. Jesus notably had many dubs, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Uncommon Jesus L. Followers of Jesus. No, that's a different story. Jesus himself, though, I don't know, seems like a pretty cool guy. Ow. Point was being short, not making more sense. Also, it's like 4 syllables shorter. Clueless. Ow. Jesus took a big X once. So true. Jesus was chill, his fan base just tweaking. Moonbase or blank blank blank? You decide. You like my shirt? Am I right, fellow, What's that? Is that from the Flat Earth video?
You can become a real human.
Sony calls that button a cross.
Come to me.
Dude, this ponytail and Bluetooth headset was incredible.
Elden Ring ass wind up attack. Fuck you, Nameless puppet.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Hail Sobek. Give your come to the Sobek. But kind of an insanely good boss, I would say. This one is. Unfortunately, also difficult. LGBTQ rights or economic stability? Both. How does I don't even understand that argument. Like how does LGBTQ rights correlate with economic instability? Like what is that idea? You have to pick one. No, I don't. It's bait. So the premise of the question itself is bullshit. Insanely good boss. This one is okay, Yoda. Insanely good boss. This one is. Is that really how far I've fallen? I'm now, as a content creator, doing Yoda impressions. Do I really have nothing else to talk about?
You can become a real
Really?
human. Come to me.
Pepe W. Hi, Megas. You like my Yoda impression? I've been working on it for years. Yoda is not the current VIP. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there, Megas, I think. Hey, the question do be framed with an agenda already. Talk about my work on my D&D backstory. Oh, that's right. After stream, I gotta finish writing that. It's fucking awesome. I was saying that last night I spent maybe like 3.5 hours writing my character's backstory, and it was mostly because I was like, there is this pivotal moment that I was going to talk about in like, you know, the past tense, just like as a storytelling kind of thing. And then I was like, well, wouldn't it be cool if I switched up the writing style here and instead I tell the moment like as it happens with like dialogue and like as like a novel in a narrative, like a novel kind of narrative thing. And so I turned one line of my backstory into like 3 pages of description. I don't want to spoil it, but it's really cool. Oh my god, you've got enough for VIP. Congrats on the VIP. Sheesh. Free run moment. Actually, so true. Danny DeVito. That's not the VIP. Unfortunately, Megas. Might be a little wrong there. Boom, get Nameless puppeted. I glanced over at the thing that he was saying. I thought that said your freedom is not for you, but for crab. So true. But no, Carlo just kind of looks like the word crab because the L and the O, if you're glancing at him. Well, also it would be carb, not crab. Your freedom is not for you, but for carb. Although they tried to frame his steaming with his zipper as an embarrassment, the video is just your tried cat dude bro having an SS crest with couldn't bait an inflammatory answer. You see, I don't actually know what we're talking about. I'm dead. What? How long? When? Where'd you learn to drive? How long are we going today? 30 more minutes? What do you guys think? What do you all think, bro? Stare? I'm not reading chat, by the way. I stopped looking at chat 20 seconds ago.
Keep going until my flight. No. I can't do that because I have to wash my clothes. Now that you've claimed your rightful throne above the peasants, you're gonna leave. Hey, thanks for hanging out today, Dan. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the content. And it was good to have you. Glad to see you coming back. You know, sometimes a viewer will come by and be like, chat for a stream, and then they'll leave, and they'll never come back. It's good to see people come back. Sorry you've lost your VIP though. Seems like it was a bit of a short-lived moment for you. Well, you know what? How it goes. Sleep on the flight, and then game till then. I do intend to sleep on the flight. That's my primo strategy for getting through airplane flights. Is since you're already going to be miserable on the airplane, make yourself more miserable and just sleep on the flight instead by depriving yourself of sleep the night before. I'll just warn you, Tyler, probably the second I get there, I'm going to take a nap. Cannot sleep on planes? It can be tough, but I assure you it is possible. What is your sleep schedule like right now anyway, Tyler? That might be like ideal for you. You're also flying to Tyler's? Holy shit, no way. Absolutely owned, Nameless Puppet. You aren't shit. You're nothing to me. You're nothing. You're flat. You don't respect the silence that serves as a foundation for society. You're nothing. Who are you? Who are you? I walked Bob Dylan on stage. Who are you? What bit have we descended into? Have you not seen that video? It's like this tiny little New Yorker just absolutely ripping into this terrible trumpet player. Like complaining about how he's playing really poorly. And the guy is just sitting there, take it, but he starts filming at some point, and it's really funny because, I mean, I don't know their accent, the gender of the person who is berating this trumpet player. Their accent is so fucking New York, it's crazy. Who are you? I walked Bob Dylan out on stage. You're nothing. You're flat. Ouch. Tyler's sleep schedule. You woke up at 5 p.m. today? Alright, that's perfect then. We'll just be fucked up together. Do you guys know that you can subscribe to enjoy such opulent benefits like incredible handcrafted emotes and access to the Sublime Minecraft server, which has existed for a total of maybe, I want to say 3 months out of my entire 3.5 years of streaming?
You can become a real human. Come to me.
You ever thought about that?
My son.
Oh. Streamer donut walls me and reads my own stream elements timer. I didn't donut wall you. Let's get tacos and margs. This is content. That's how you know I'm a real I'm really made for the Twitch ecosystem because I ignore you to read my self-promotional messages. You were up late last night because you spilled a drink. Okay, so I don't know if that's really works as justification because it takes maybe like, I want to say,
You can become a real human.
10 minutes max to clean up a spilled drink, so
My son.
I'm not really sure how that would make you stay awake for so long.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
You know, you kind of get used to Geppetto just people talking through the entire fight. It's kind of soothing now. Baki? I'm not a Baki enjoyer. I'm sorry. Not like I don't enjoy Baki, I just mean I haven't seen it. I probably won't, because who has time to watch fucking anime nowadays? You know, we were supposed to watch Free Run before the fucking video came out. I need to watch it to...
Impo.
Oh my gosh.
Impo, I have something important to say. Impo, hi
Thank
C.
you. Thank you
We
so much
added
for
50 bits to prowling _ Magus' cheer. Bonus bits unlocked. We added 25 more bits.
That's the first chat in this chat from Twitch. From Twitch. First time chat from the account Twitch. Ban them? No. No, it's free bits, baby. That's free bits. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. I guess. Why'd you do that? Thank you. Let's have a little Frank Z. Hi. Hey, Megas. Yeah, that's the way you get my attention, is give me money. So, you know what they should do for the last day of this like campaign that they're doing? They should double all bits given to a streamer for one day. They would probably make money on that, right? Even though they would have to pay out the streamer. I wonder actually. Give you many hours, good content, and good person. Aw, thank you, Magus. I'm glad you enjoy the content.
Become a real human. Come to me.
I'm also glad that my facade has worked. I'm not a good person. I am evil. I'm an evil person. Oh wait, this isn't Tyler's channel. Never mind. There it is. There it is. Thank you. Thank you, Magus. No. You fucking got me. Well played, I have to say. That is a funny message to send. Hours of content? What are you talking about? It's been almost 3 hours. Also, cumulatively, I've streamed for like thousands of hours. So shut your mouth, you motherfucker. Hour of content. Oh, you meant for you. Oh. Well, I don't know. Eat shit, I guess. I always do that too early, man. Yeah. It's looking like we're gonna get shit on by Tyler all weekend. Which sucks, but gotta do what you gotta do. New Dungeon Meshi trailer? Ooh, posties in the Discord. I'll watch it after stream. New also, Knee Dungeon Meshi trailer.
Come to me, my
Bonk bonk. 2731. Start speaking French. Nay. Nay is Japanese actually, nerd. これは難しいボスですね. I said because I'm still in French mode. God damn it. Speaking multiple languages is the worst. Copium. このボスはちょっと難しそうですよね。パペットみたいな人参けど fuck. Try to backtrack. Baki nights have been so fun. Oh, I see. Watch-alongs are great. Tavar is your favorite French-speaking German citizen who loves internet forums. Who's Tavar, Megas? I've never met this person. Vart. Rat. V-Rat! V-Rat is... Tarv, how do you like that as a nickname? V-Rat. We could call you the Rat. Rats. We are the rats. V-Rat! We are V-Rat!
Owned! Absolutely owned! Get fucked!
Trash. You're nothing. You're flat! You don't respect the silence that serves as a foundation for society!
Fuck.
It's possum adjacent. That it is.
Motherfucker, dude. Every time I get him white.
The I guess has a lot of possible vibes around it.
So true. So true. Me sleepy go bed. Chat, don't let her end stream till I win. Thanks. Bye. Sleep well, Megas. Thank you for being here. Thank you again for those biddies. I'll buy McDonald's with them. Macdos. Macca's. McDonald. I hope you sleep well. Maybe I should use some grinding for this phase so I can get through it faster and get to phase 2. I wonder what happens if I do this. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll do it again. That seems pretty good. Health, level health, it's the only way. No. You think I'm gonna cave at the final fucking boss? You think I'm gonna give up on my insane feat at the final boss? Maybe I should more fully engage with the mechanics of the game. I'm fully engaging with every mechanic the game is giving me. Just, you know. Not really. That's a rough attack. That's a Sister Frida ass attack. God damn it. What number 10 is this? I don't know, and you've been counting? Because I fucking haven't. You think I count how many deaths? That's your job, motherfuckers. Fully engaging with every mechanic, using one item. Exactly. You get it. See, I've been using these purification things. I've got this grindstone. By every, I mean the weapon almost exclusively. Because it's so damn fun, though. This guy's getting kind of fucked, to be honest. Never mind. Spoke a little too soon on that one. He took that personally. Yeah, exactly. Somebody asked if I commented on the guy talking to us as we went down the long elevator. Yes, I did. I did complain about it. I did mock him. Because I do wish he would shut up. I can't wait till we beat the final boss and he's going to be like, wow, you sure did kill that guy. Looks like your dad was a bad guy after all. Hey, turns out I am Carlo, by the way. Turns out I am Carlo's soul. Gemini is Carlo's soul. Wow. I hate being rude to a VA who tried very hard, but also you tried a little too hard, Gemini. I'm calling it right now, actually. Gemini is Carlo. That's why he doesn't have his memories. We are Carlo's body, and he is Carlo's... No, but we have Carlo's memories. I don't know, actually. Maybe. That'd be a cool twist. Yeah. It's crazy how much it started to get on my nerves. Mostly because it's funny to make fun of. It's not actually that annoying. It does take you out of some moments, but it is mostly just fun to make fun of on twitch.tv. Ow. Go ahead and grind up, don't mind me. Yeah, no, Carlo's memories are inside of us, not Gemini. Maybe Gemini is Carlo's personality? I don't know.
Stop letting me cook. Get me out of the kitchen. Or whatever. You do not stop attacking. Huh. Well, guess what, bitch? You're on fire now. Maybe Gemini's a real final boss, or maybe not. Maybe Gemini just has one face. Thank you for always contributing to the doubt that I feel about whether or not a boss has multiple phases, Tech. I know I can always count on you for that. You're real reliable that way. How dare you? Okay, that's not the timing. We'll get the timing. Okay. Just a real solid attempt there. Not phase 3 being called Nameless Gemini right after this. Nameless Gemini. Motherfucker, you've got a name. It's Gemini.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Ow! Oh no, oh no. His boss is kind of tough, huh, guys? Am I out of stream juice already today? Is that it? Is this the end? I can't think of anything else to say. I don't have any other anecdotes. No, I do actually. I have a few that I haven't told. There was... Okay, so... The, Where's it? Let me... Champion Gemini, Archbishop of God. In my Japanese class, we were talking about, like... There's a form of a conjugation of a verb that you use to, like, imply that something has been completely finished. Like, done to completion. And so, a guy was like, in class, he said, like, we were like, since I was asking for examples, and this guy was like, zenbu no shampoo o tabete shimaimashita, which would mean I have eaten all of the shampoo. And then Sensei was like very confused for a second, and people were kind of laughing as that happened. And then she was like, zenbu no shampoo o nonde shimaimashita desu ne? Like, you drink all of the shampoo, don't you? You don't eat shampoo. Like, that was her issue. Was not with the premise of the thing. It was that he got the word wrong. Yeah, you don't eat shampoo, you fucking idiot. You drink all of the shampoo. You clown. Ow, owie, owie, oh yeah, ooh. Owie, wowie. That was one anecdote I have in store here. The last one, just gonna fire through them real quick. Here, the tabete. Got, huh? Wait, do you speak Japanese, Tech? Tabete. Tabete shimaimashita. Tabete って聞いて、という感じになりました。Your weeb years have scarred you for life. Oni-chan. Oni-chan. Hi, Faye! Coming in at the perfect time, and by that I mean the exact end of the stream. How you doing? Oh no. Okay, bye. All right. Well, I didn't tell you to leave. Just said we've been going live for like 3 hours. Remember very little of Japanese. You don't remember Oni-chan? What about Pogas? You're not a pain? No, why? Physical pain? Emotional pain? Mental? Well, I guess that would be emotional. Oh, there's really only two kinds of pain, huh? Physical or emotional. Is there any other? No father wants to resort to the lash. Me giving my child fake eyelashes.
You can't find those memories. I'll meet you
Ethereal pain? Yeah, okay. Oni-chan Yamuro. I love saying things wrong. It's fun. Owned. Absolutely owned. I'm the greatest gamer of all time. Holy shit. Gotta win now. Why? Because I said Oni-chan Yamuro? I still don't understand why Eugenie is talking. Heal. Heal. Nope. That's not good. Let me go. Okay. Owned. Again. I love how Phase 2 has like 4 times the amount of health that Phase 1 has. No fucking shot, man. Can I fucking attack you? Holy shit, dude! Let me attack you! What the hell, man? I was going insane on that attempt, too. I was parrying everything. And his ass said, nope, I'm gonna dash around you. Manch. Oni-chan, star, yo, okay, Kona. I really understand that message, Tech. Did you get censored by Automod, or did you add that censoring in yourself? Because for me, that message appears as Oni-chan, asterisk, yo, okay, Kona. Automod doesn't censor, it only blocks messages. Okay, so that was a tech influence? No, tech imposed? Yan.mer. Oh, it's because it saw it as a link, that's why. No links in chat, Tech. Mods ban this chatter. How dare you post yan.me? It's my favorite website. You can post links? That's true, you can post links. 11 messages were deleted by a moderator. Oh, that must have been Ivy. I didn't see that. Timed out Techlura for 1 second. Reason Techlura vanishes in a puff of smoke. Damn. Oh, that was really funny. I love it. I love saying that. Like, that is just really funny to say mods do this. Just have forgotten that Ivy is still watching because she hasn't talked in like an hour or so. And then just to see to see it happen. It's very funny. Good comedic timing, Ivy. You're gonna post your own fucking link. You have all the links you could post in chat. You're gonna post twitch.tv/FemTyler. Pathetic. FemTyler vanishes in a puff of smoke. No! Wait. Okay, maybe, hang on. Wait, is this Ivy doing this? That wasn't Ivy doing that? I have a command, you silly goober. What do you mean? How are you timing yourselves out? Oh. Vanishing in a puff of smoke is a very Ivy way to say that. I totally thought that was Ivy. I did not know you could do that. I did not implement that. You can't do it, Ant. You're not allowed to vanish.
Come to me,
Why the fuck
my son.
does it do that? That's so weird. Hi, Frosty. Thank you. Ivy set it up?
I never bound you to the
I don't think so. Ivy doesn't have access to my stream elements. I don't believe.
memories within you.
It's just like written exactly how Ivy would write it and everything. That's crazy.
I know you had promised. Troublesome temporary.
May have a cooldown so you can't vanish all the time. Ah, that's true. What happens if I do it? Nothing. Of course not. I'm the streamer. What would it do? Kill me? We're gonna give this boss one more attempt, and I think we're gonna end stream. Looks like I'm gonna hear about this all weekend. Yep. Yep. I know. Yeah. I'd like to see your replay of this fight, Tyler. I'd like to see how much you parried this thing. Because I can guarantee you I'm more goated with every sauce than you have ever been. Eat my ass. I will bite you. You parried a good amount? Yeah, but not everything perfectly like me. Copium. My favorite thing is when like people, like what happened with Loxazia, where like people would come in and be like, holy shit, how the fuck are you parrying everything? That alone made it all worth it. I mean, I was also like enjoying the fight itself, but like that feeling of that happening is like it's indescribable. It's so good. Tyler parried some. I trust Ant more than Tyler on this one. Crazy you say because I already beat the boss. So yeah. And what level is your health, Bucko? Don't be shy. Post your mile time. Don't be shy. Post your max deadlift.
I'll make you a real human myself.
Trying to think what my max. I didn't really deadlift very much. I did push-ups a lot. I was never one much for like. I did some weightlifting, skull crushers. I think it was 5. 5. Your max deadlift was 5. It's not a lot, brother. 5 health. No, I don't actually believe that one. Sorry. You're just a puppet, nothing more. Well, that was a very foolish decision. I don't know why I did that. But you know, sometimes you gotta do a foolish decision to pog off. Sometimes it's the only way. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid out. What's your favorite summon? Whoa, what's your favorite summon so far? Thank you. What do you mean what, Tech? Thank you for... Jin ended long ago. Wait, really? Oh, Jin did end long ago. Oh, never mind. I just had the tab open from earlier. Cancel. Who are we gonna raid? We're gonna raid. I don't have anyone else. That was my plan. What the fuck? Jin ended before I do? That never happens. The fuck is that? What the fuck? That literally never happens. Oh, hey, Hoya's live. Trying to stream earlier. Oh, when did she start before me? Wow, that's crazy. That's some early gaming from Jinkitsu. Okay, we will say thank you for watching today. No stream this weekend because I will be at Tyler's home. And probably a stream back on Tuesday, maybe Monday, depending on how tired I am. We'll have to see. Otherwise, you're all wonderful, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
And catch y'all on the flip.
Bye.